We are here to celebrate and recognize an extraordinary person. Joss Williams has been an influential voice for Washington area labor and issues affecting working people. He has helped the county council pass some of the most progressive legislation in the nation, including increasing the minimum wage, establishing safe and sick leave, and making health care more affordable for workers. Josh has been a trailblazer who has focused his life's work on seeking fairness for working people. Through his work at the AFL-CIO, he has given a voice to the voiceless. He has provided opportunity for those who are often invisible in the political process. He has expanded the mission of the Metropolitan Washington Council to help the most vulnerable by establishing the Community Services Agency, CSA, where he serves as board president. The CSA works with union locals and community, religious, student, and political allies to improve the lives of workers and their families. I am proud to honor Joss Williams today and wish him well as he concludes his final term as president of the Metropolitan Washington Council, AFL-CIO. He has assured me he's not retiring. More than that, I am proud to call Joss a friend, a longtime ally in the fight for social and economic justice. So I do have a proclamation that has some other interesting facts. So the proclamation reads, whereas Joslyn and Williams became the first African American president of the Metropolitan Washington Council, AFL-CIO, in 1982, and was reelected every 3 years. And whereas the Metropolitan Washington Council, AFL-CIO, is a labor council chartered in 1896 that has 175 local unions representing 150,000 union members in the nation's capital as well as in suburban Maryland. And whereas during his tenure as president of the Metropolitan Washington Council, AFL-CIO, Joslyn Williams has skillfully balanced the interests of the 175 affiliated locals, which represent members from the transportation, telecommunications, healthcare, and construction industries, as well as the hospitality, entertainment, public utility, and federal and public sectors. And whereas Mr. Williams served as an election observer for the first universal elections in South Africa and has traveled extensively in Europe, Africa, and Central America representing the AFL-CIO, including to Swaziland for a Continental Trades Union Conference in 2015. And whereas Mr. Williams has served for a year as an assistant director of the Field Mobilization Department of the AFL-CIO and is an original member of the Central Labor Council Advisory Committee that advises the president of AFL-CIO about local labor council needs, activities, and structure, and he currently serves as second vice president of the Maryland State and DC AFL-CIO, the State Labor Federation. And whereas Mr. Williams, who will be retiring from his position, is an inspiration to all who have worked with him in the past and will continue to inspire all those who serve in the future. Now therefore be it resolved that the County Council of Montgomery County, Maryland hereby proclaims its admiration to Joslyn N. Williams for the service he has faithfully performed and wishes him all the best in all the years ahead, presented on this first day of March in the year 2016, signed by Council President Nancy Florine. So Mr. Williams, this is for you.
Thank you very much to the Montgomery County Council for this proclamation. It's almost reads like a biography. And I'd like to think that I'm here to receive this proclamation, not just for what I have accomplished, but really for what I have done in this county. I don't think that anyone probably in this room really knows a little bit about my history and background. This Montgomery County is my home away from the District of Columbia. And I actually started here in Montgomery County. As a young man seeking housing, I came here in the turmoil during the housing debate about quotas and opportunities for blacks in housing. And I happen to have been fortunate enough to have run into a gentleman by the name of William Bill Greenhide, who was then on the Montgomery County Council and subsequently ran as the first executive here in the county. He lost that election, but I am proud to say that that was one of my first elections here. It was right here, and I cast my vote for a losing candidate. but I never regretted working here because I saw this place as a place that gave opportunities. It was the mecca for economic and social justice in the state. And it's what attracted me here. I can say that 8 years later, I did work for a winning candidate who was one of the closest people that I've gotten to and happened to have lived here and worked here. And that was Charlie Gilchrist. Charlie Gilchrist later on almost became my unofficial confessor when he went to the seminary. And I say all of that just to give you a flavor that this is just not about workers only. Samuel Gompers described the trade union movement, Nancy, as a collection of many for the benefit of all. And everything that we have done here has been because we think that we can make a difference for the benefit of all the citizens of Montgomery County. And I've been proud to really look to MacGeo 1994 as one of my foot soldiers in trying to accompany that. And Gino, I might say, brother, you have been a solid brother to me. Love you. And let me say, I'm retiring from my position, as this says, but I'm not retiring from the labor movement. In fact, I think I'll have a little bit more time to spend in Montgomery County pushing the issues that really affect us all. So I want to thank you very much. I want to thank the council for all the great work that this council has done from its inception with the charter amendment and everything that you have done. And the disagreements that we have had have not been personal disagreement. They have just been disagreement on issues. I've never questioned the commitment of this county to social and economic justice. And I know that you will continue that fight. And I will be here just to remind you periodically what your mission is. Brother, thank you very much for everything. And I look forward to working with you.